The board of directors of Disneyland Oahu have just released the preliminary plans for the brand new park set to open later this year. While those within the company are hailing these plans as the most innovative and creative yet, many locals have incredibly polarizing reactions to the list of possible attractions. Could this jeopardize the already fraught timeline for the park? Hawaii News Now has the first look. Park guests arrive at the park gates by monorail from a picturesque port near the Hawaiian coast, exuding native culture and charm. At the front gates, guests are welcome and each presented with a yellow lei, an ode to Hawaii's state flower, the yellow hibiscus. Main Street USA stretches out towards the massive 150-foot tall storybook castle at the center of the park. The street is lined with charming shops and restaurants, where you can also catch a show at the Broadway Theater showing Disney original musicals in both English and Hawaiian. The statement piece of this area is the stunning reproduction of the Hawaiian National Palace, containing a beautiful exhibit of native Hawaiian culture. Yet many natives aren't pleased. It's an exact reproduction of the palace where the last queen of Hawaii reigned, located in the epicenter of the culture that unjustly dethroned her. Where the park truly shines, though, is in Adventureland, with the most successful and respectful integration of local culture with Disney stories that you can find anywhere in the parks, where you can fight with the Pirates of the Caribbean and take the thrill ride of a lifetime on the surfing-themed Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Great for both thrills and getting songs stuck in your head. Another brand new ride is We Know the Way, a beautiful state-of-the-art dark ride taking you through Disney's hit film Moana. Indeed, this land has received an overwhelmingly positive response from Native Hawaiians, who cannot wait to see how all of these ideas will play out. The most classic of the Disney areas is Fantasyland, where the world of storybooks and princesses comes to life. Classics like Peter Pan's Flight and It's a Small World return, and new thrills can be found at Wreck-It Ralph Speedway, where you can race in Sugar Rush style. But many are questioning why The Little Mermaid is missing from this overwhelmingly water-themed park. Tomorrowland, while a crowd favorite in most other parks, has received lukewarm reviews as guests are whisked into a thematically confused area, stuck somewhere between space and sea. If terror excites you, then you can head over to Stitch's Great Escape, or go on a steampunk underwater adventure in Atlantis underwater. Take a look at the future of our shared planet on Living with the Land, presented by Dole Pineapple, a company ironically and inextricably tied to the history of Hawaii's colonization and environmental degradation. Not a good look. Over in Frontierland, the Wild West will risk you away like never before. Survive the perils and the irony of Splash Volcano as you venture your way to the top of an active volcano and ride the erupting lava in an intense drop to the end of the ride, which many Native Hawaiians are hailing as an ingenious update to its Song of the South-based Magic Kingdom counterpart. You can also leave your little ones to learn about the history of farming in the region at the Sustainable Farming Play Area, where you can enjoy this part of the park. But where Frontierland falls short of the culturally sensitive mark is in the river travels of the Hawaiian Islands attraction, where you can explore the archipelago as colonizers did almost 250 years ago. Meet the welcoming natives and make your mark on these beautiful, pristine islands that truly are America's last frontier. The park takes a lot of risks, and while some of them are amazing, innovative ideas that seamlessly blend Hawaiian culture with Disney classics, others ride the line between gross, privileged ignorance and direct racism. Only time will tell whether or not this gamble will pay off.